Alright, welcome back everybody. So I think we're just about out of the silver mine. Anything this way? Nope, just a wall. So, I mean, maybe another puzzle or something. Should I really? Yeah, that's a platforming puzzle. I was debating whether or not I should call it a puzzle, but that seems alright. That seems alright. This game does kind of remind me of Resident Evil 4 in some ways, which is not a bad thing. RE4 is a pretty good game. Kind of do wish I was able to get into the RE series as a whole. You know, I didn't mind RE5 either, but I'm not a hardcore fan, so maybe take my opinion with a grain of salt. And I do want to someday do the remastered RE1 and Zero since they're sold together in physical form. I would like to do them on the channel. It's just a matter of when, I think. When I have a little bit of money to buy that. I mean, it's not expensive or anything, but financing a car.
The windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge, Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
Okay, so, but Tor and Molnir, like, I know it's Thor, but that seems pretty similar. So all of a sudden, is this Multiverse meets American Gods? That'd be a little neat. I need to watch the show. I still haven't watched. So far, only the first episode is out, I believe. Unless they released it in, like, 2 or something. But, yeah, I haven't watched it yet, which, I love the book. Comic book is pretty good. Well, okay, I've only read the first issue so far. I am behind on that, too. But, yeah, damn good book. I love it. And I'm excited for the show. I love a lot of Brian Fuller's stuff, so I believe he is the perfect man to adapt the show. Oh. Whew! Just haven't got around to it yet. But I did catch up on all the episodes of The Handmaid's Tale. I've watched the first 4 so far, which is what's been released where I'm from. Hello from the past. I hope the future isn't too scary, but it probably is. Probably still shitting ourselves. Not gonna say why we're probably still shitting ourselves, but I think we know. Yay for blanket terms. No matter what the answer is, I can say yes, that's it, or no, that's not it.
Another cable car. Just great.
Oh yeah, that. And there were birds just attacking us. I wouldn't be surprised if they gave us the flare gun for this. Ooh, that's a long ways away, too. Seems so unnatural to only push that halfway. Damn. Ha! Shit was down below. I think I may have got the other murder out, but still think I have one. Maybe not? It's gotta be a fake out. There's still quite a ways. I wasn't even looking in the right direction to fully appreciate that. You know, I did catch it out the, because I turned around, but not in its full glory. I wasn't looking where I probably should have been. I need to stop doing that. But never. Play the game my way, I guess. Nice. I still haven't received a upgraded revolver, right? Is that a revolver? Yeah, yes, it is. Why did I even have to think about that? That's clearly a revolver. Also, so that Tor Molyneux thing, that the other thing that made me think of was Maxwell's silver hammer.
Shit.
Yeah, there was a emergency box. Can I still reach it? Oh, cool, I can. I think. Yes, I can. Lithium batteries, revolver ammo, more revolver ammo. That's where that would have taken us. Okay. Hopefully I'm right there? I don't think so. A lookout is generally at a highest point. So there, or there. More likely there. That would be the better lookout. Shoddy? Oh no, hunting. Okay. I haven't used it yet. Have I? No, I don't think I have. Okay, I'm not gonna bother looking too much that way. Unless, you know, the game makes me or something. Yeah. Oh man, I was hoping it was a flare, not a flashbang. He had his shields depleted. Okay. Okay, yeah. Doesn't seem like there's anything that way. I think I already picked up everything in here. Just the hunting rifle and ammo. Okay, definitely a good time for the flash. At least I think. Ooh, I do have a lot of flares. Definitely start using those. Now that I have one flashbang left. Okay, another emergency thing and another lamppost. Seems like they're being a little generous with the checkpoints on this one. Or at least now. Oh, excuse me. I wonder what the max flares I can have is. Cauldron Lake. The 8th deposit deepest. I saw that as deposit. What the hell? 8th deepest lake in the world. Cauldron Lake is a caldera lake formed in a volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but it has not erupted since the volcanic earthquakes of 1970, and even then the underground activity was comparably mild. Despite some property damage, there were no casualties. Cauldron Lake is one of the most beautiful spots in the Bright Falls area, as well as a central figure in many local folk tales. It's a popular recreational area for the area residents. I do think that area was used too soon after the other area, but... Oh, why am I nitpicking that? I guess that is kind of who I am. Shall we start running? Let's run. Oh, I can't. Even pressing it and everything. Ah, check. Oh, I'm gonna have to run the rest of the way, aren't I? Or quick time event, maybe? All in all, this one's not too bad. This fight, that is. Ah! Okay. I spoke too soon. Just a little, it seems. Okay. So, did I not take a shield out, or do they regain? I don't think I've ever actually made heads or tails on whether they regain or not. Maybe I concluded no, but I don't know. My conclusion could have been wrong if I did reach a conclusion. Oh, look at this, me gaslighting myself. Okay, so is that actually a secret area, or just tell me where to go? Okay, yeah, it's gotta be secret. Because the map. Okay, yeah, that's it. haven't actually used the flare gun too. Let's look for a manuscript page. Like, I don't think so, but let's just double check. I didn't see one. However, I did find an, invisible wall rock. Like, I would think you'd be able to climb over it, but whatever. Man, I am nitpicking this game. What the fuck? Yeah, it has nothing to do with how I feel about the game, because I actually am liking this. Yes, I know the more I say I like it, the less it seems credible, but... Yeah.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
Huh. Okay. Oh, let's switch out the gun. Oh, fuck me. Do I climb up there? Yes, I do, but that means there might be an area over this way to explore a little? Nope, it's a sheer drop. Come on, jump up. There we go. Okay, I'm actually okay, other than that, I felt like that one checkpoint was a little too far back from where I was. I'm actually really liking this chapter. It's a good pace of action and other shit, I feel. I guess earlier chapters were too, but I don't know, for some reason this is doing it right in my book. I can't exactly explain why. Maybe it's just my mood. It could be nothing more than that. Oh, pardon. Okay, there's got to be some way in there. What is it? Okay, it's not the gate. I knew that, though. I'd already tried it. Kinda. Nothing to go up there. It seems like... Maybe? Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, there's definitely gonna be a battle in here or two. So, what do these initials mean to me? Like, Tom Z and CH. College humor? I don't know. I miss you, Tom. Okay, so Tom must have died. You talk to me, TV. You talk to me on TV, Tom. Tom. Miss you, Tom. Oh, no, okay, that was just some, like... Oh, it was the base of a fan. I thought it was like something glitching through a wall. Did you write this? Tom. I curse you, Thomas Zane. Okay, I know I've heard the name. I know I've heard it in some of the manuscript pages I've picked up, but... Was he... his character? Was that who Thomas Zane was? I think it was. Okay, haven't reached the flare limit yet. Can I go outside? So I know there's a thermos outside. This is the ground level. Maybe there's access from upstairs somehow? Pardon me. Ah. It's gotta have something to do with it. Unless this is the exact same room? And it might be. Press the left bumper instead of the right bumper. Okay, one down. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that's fairly satisfying. Still got some dudes alive, but that's okay. Okay, one more. At least one more. Oh, I think I saw another. Okay. Take him out. Is that everybody? Think it might be? Okay. Did that open up any areas outside? That dropping from the ceiling? I guess not. So, kind of in my mind speculating what the plot might be, that whole Thomas saying, I miss you, Tom, all that. Thing is, I only have wild guesses. Like, maybe a version of Alan Wake went crazy not having Tom to write. Again, that's assuming that I was right in saying that that's Alan's character. I could totally be wrong on that. It's gotta be, though, right?
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Okay, so we're pretty much back to where it all started.
I was close.
That's not good.
I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
I don't know, for some reason. Okay.
Wait! Not you? Wait! Hey, I'm here! I'm coming! No!
Who's talking?
Please, wait! The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I swear I didn't know.
Seriously, who's talking?
We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make her play ball. You see? We got her writing for us. Please. I'm sorry.
Plot thickens. There's that lady again. Except now it seems like Alan noticed. Is it just me, or did that shot of Alan just a moment ago kind of look like Sylvester Stallone? Just a little. It was just a slack-jawed expression. No offense, Sylvester. I mean, how else could he take that if you were to give that? Okay, so is this going to be the end of the chapter? I'm thinking it might. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Oh, that's a damn good song. What's today's date? Is it Cinco de Cuatro? I think it is. Oh my god, I gotta text Claire. Oh, and that means May the 4th be with you. I mean, although it's past and by the time this is released, so sorry. But yeah, that's the end of episode 3. So let's get on to episode 4. How many episodes are there? I want to say that I read there was 7, but I could totally be wrong on that.
Telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
The truth. Okay, so hopefully there's some answers in this.
Alan, baby, it was just a nightmare.
Nope.
Alice.
I've gone back in time. Or flashback.
Hartman.
Or he's hallucinating.
A sedative.
another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I kind of don't like schizophrenia just being thrown in there, because, you know, you can't just have schizophrenia just because your wife died. I mean, I guess if you do have it, I guess there are things that could exacerbate it, but it's not like you get it all of a sudden.
I felt groggy.
Then again, if this game does turn out to be some kind of, like, metaphor for
someone else. Someone I was
schizophrenia, that would actually be a little neat, I guess.
Couldn't focus.
Let's see how the game plays out before I conclude anything. Okay, so how do I get out? Do I kick? No. Do I just have to wait for somebody, maybe?
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling
Oh, I
better
guess I
now?
do.
Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me?
So is that doctor full of shit or not? Now that's the question.
And go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Dr. Hartman.
This corridor is for patients.
Is that the name of the...
Aren't here right now. Jack took
a doctor on The Simpsons? No.
trip, except for the
There's
ones
Dr.
who are
Nick,
particularly vulnerable.
and who is their general practitioner?
Creativity is a part of the
Hibbert.
recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Dr.
I specialize in treating artists.
Phil Hartman? Is that why I'm thinking Simpsons?
Splendid, Alan.
I wasn't paying attention to what they were saying.
We can
Shit.
get this thing under control if we work together. This way,
Hey.
Alan.
So how much time's passed? Or has any actually passed? Yeah, something had to have passed.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious
Because
mind.
wasn't this dude taken by the darkness?
From the too painful truth.
Maybe not.
Unless we
Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. That dude with the dog.
Return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know
Ah, I
this.
can't go in there.
Everything can
However, I
be
do see a coffee thermos.
logically.
But I guess I have to follow him. Unless I could go in this door. Nope. Yeah, I'm following you. Ooh. Giant old sundial. It's pretty cool. So it is currently 11:05? Yeah, let's just say 11. Unless... Okay. I was thinking, You know, I guess that could have been 9 and 10. I didn't notice that was a 1 right next to it. Or I said 9 and 10, didn't I? I meant 8 and 9. No, 8 is not IIX. It's VIII. What the fuck, Tyler? Oh, something to read. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated. TZ. Memory of a dear friend and poet. Thomas Zane. Oh, is that who Thomas Zane was? A poet? Yeah, that does sound right. That does sound correct.
I never get tired of this view. Very
A little foggy.
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
Okay. Oh, we're probably going to go in there now.
Good news.
In the lodge.
Now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with.
Gaslighting me.
After
He's
all
got to
your
be.
nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy.
You're not even stepping on
the
Okay, that's a very common animation mistake in video games, so...
His words echoed madly inside my head. I dug my nails into the palms of my hands to stay focused.
You need to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
Why do I expect I'm going to attack and kill him soon?
Let's go inside.
Maybe after possession.
Here's the entrance.
Hey, is that Nurse Ratched? I'm going to pretend that's Nurse Ratched. Hey, Nurse Ratched. That's another story that takes place in Pacific Northwest. Oregon, in this case. Did I say game or story? Because it's a story. Yeah, I should check to see if there's a fan game. No, seriously, I should. It's a damn good book. Movie's good, too. Book's better, of course, but...
You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Okay. Elbow strike? I should have been paying more attention, I guess. Wait. Thought I saw some kind of like press X or press B or something to interact with something. Oh, whatever.
This way.
Yeah. Calm your jets.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Welcome to Cauldron Lake Lodge. We're here to give you the specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and/or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged by their creative processes. Be patient. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you're voluntarily receiving treatment that has been specifically tailored for you. Engagement therapy and its sister method, the flow. Okay, that sounds a little menstrual. Work best when you are actively engaged in shaping them. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them. And then, talk about the flow and then throw in a female, descriptor there and sister. That's a little weird. That's just my thoughts. I'm sure not all of my mumbling picked up, and that's quite okay.
My rheumatism's killing
I mean, if it did, that's cool.
There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson
Nice
brothers.
Springs
Odin and
board
Thor.
game?
They had
Odin and Tor. Wait, oh my god, and Odin has an eye missing. And Tor has a... Oh, okay, they're adopted first names.
New first names to
Tor has a hammer.
An image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
So here's the question. Well, the follow-up question to if the Doctor is in on it or not. If he is, does he know he's in on it?
But he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement.
Oh, and it actually thundered when he did that. That's cool.
Could understand the world when it's like this. It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're alright, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro?
Zane?
He's gotta go to the farm.
The Anderson farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down.
All shiny and chrome?
Don't forget, a crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Why did it give you a rash?
My head was clearing.
Okay, checkpoint is reached.
I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah, no. Sorry,
we have a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine. Clears your
Wheat?
head right up. Makes you remember like...
Brew made out of wheat?
moonbeams.
I mean, it is close to hops. You could do it, theoretically.
I just noticed leather patches on the elbows. That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just
It's
lost
got a
his
point,
own.
Mr. Wake.
Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all, taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my
I don't know, it
ruins.
thundered when he stood
What
up.
was- What were they? Memory and thought. The hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one.
It seems like they're just going to keep on going, but I don't want to miss anything.
Twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other rider.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Oh, that's...
Oh, it was already open a crack.
Lady they're talking about, that's got to be that one,
We're morally corrupt.
Shit, that one woman in the veil.
Old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
Okay, cool. So, Thomas Zane's writing an assistant.
Homes, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant, Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
Okay. Well, I did reach a checkpoint, so I'm ending this one here. So, take care, everyone. Remember, you are valid. Bye-bye.
We had parties there, man.
Oh, there's something... Hold on, what's this about Emil Hartman? The engaging new book by Emil Hartman, Ph.D., the author of the best-selling Creative How. His groundbreaking technique, engagement therapy, how explained in his own words. So that's gotta be... Is that the... Well, it doesn't really look like the Doctor, but I think it is actually supposed to be. But it's also Zane's assistant? Huh, well, anyways, we'll figure it out later, so take care, everyone. Remember, you're valid. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for making it to the end of the episode. If you've made it this far, then maybe I can ask you to hit the subscribe button?